Hello everybody, this is Matthew again. Now, the last time we were working on this lesson. Now, we're going to be going to the second part of the lesson. The second part, lesson 1.2. Now, in these lessons, I hope you will learn something about this. Now, in this next one, we're going to try to see and add some new stuff. For instance, we can add office buildings in the background. But of course you might be thinking, but Matthew, what about the car? Well, what we can do is we can push the car like this. Everything else is fine. You don't even need to care about everything else. All you need to do now is simply push it over. And as you can see, I've made almost no changes except for the lesson, which was different in the title, which was different in the last episode. I changed that. Obviously, changed it. And now, of course, after this, we can move these over to like this, to like around here, and now we have our car. But now, what if we wanted to add those office buildings? Okay. Well, first what we need to do is we need to add that fill icon again. Remember that? Oh, yeah. Well, now we need to make it gray. A good gray color. Rectangle. And of course, now we're gonna have 100, 100, 100, and 100. And you don't need to start it off with that. But from there, you can change it to be just the way it is. Those are just starter numbers to tell you what you need to do, what you need to know, what you need to do. This makes it go the other way. So 100 was about fine. Was about pretty fine to me. But here, this was good. 340, and now we can move it over a little bit. And of course, we're going to have it at 0. And we're going to have it like this. But what if we wanted to make the road? That's true. You may want to make that road rectangle. Remember about the 100, 100, 100, 100? Now we can simply bring this down. And now that it's here, we can make it crazy. We can make it crazy like that. So this is going to be making it go left. But this time, what we want to do is we want to enter and fill. But instead of making the road just any random color, we can make the color practically black. A very nice deep gray color. But for this, what we're going to do is we're going to take this, we're going to kill it. Okay, except for just going to get rid of all of it, except for the background. Until after. And you'll see why in a couple minutes. 400. Now, we can make this 0. Bring it down a little bit. 360. And of course, now of course what we can do is we can decide to make it so it's at 20. And of course now we can add our own whatever you want to add. And now, remember, we have that Toyota Sienna. And now we have it back. And of course, what about the text for text? Text 100, 100, 100. Sorry. Ignore that. Acme office Acme office. Or, to make it even more funny, employment office. Now, I'm not making fun of anyone. I'm saying this is meant to be taken in just the slightest bit of stride here. Remember, this is in stride here. I'm expecting all of you guys would understand some basic stuff, like for instance, like a joke. I can only hope. And if you guys didn't understand it, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. But apparently, this is not good. So we copy, get rid of it. But you'll see why in a couple minutes. It's 0. Now we do this. And I'll be right back. And now, honestly, instead of making it that, we can decide to make it red. Or black, whichever one you wish. Doesn't really matter to me. Does not matter towards me, in my opinion. I do not care, frankly, in the slightest. But for the meantime, I'll be right back, guys, and we'll be back in 1 second for a quick sponsor break because I need to get some water. Thank you guys for waiting so patiently. If you weren't waiting, I've only just realized that apparently Khan Academy is acting a bit iffy today. So what we're gonna try instead is since the text icon won't work there, if we try this and it seems to work. You see, this is what I've told you guys. If something doesn't work, all you have to do is keep on trying. And this time we can get rid of Acme employment office. We can get rid of the office in that. And now, this is meant to be more of a joke in the poor, impoverished city. Now, we're trying to make a bit of a city here. And so, by doing so, we have now pretty much finished it. So what we want to do is we want to save it. And for the next time, we're going to be working on some more stuff and adding some more detail like the sun and much, much more, including clouds and other such things needed to make the city look perfect. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.